Morning, everyone. Um, I'm so glad that you guys made videos today, or well, this week, not today necessarily. Although, Nella, please feel free to make videos on Tuesday if that happens to be the day that it happens. Like, I don't care. I don't care about people making videos on Tuesday. Make them any day of the week you want. It's fine. In fact, I welcome the company. So I made notes this time. I mean, not good notes, but like kind of notes. So at least if I get stuck, I have something to look at. Whether that will turn out well, I don't know, but we'll see. So now I love your fox mug, by the way. So I have my owl mug, like in solidarity. I love your fox mug a lot. It's really good. So let's see. Phoebe, you were talking about Nano, and like I'm not doing Camp Nano. I've already done Camp Nano, my attempt at Camp Nano once already this year. That's it. I do it once every year. That's enough. It didn't go very well in April because April, nothing went well in April. But I am glad to hear that your writing is going well. And like I'm always happy to hear about like whatever you're doing. So like feel free to talk about it or whatever. Like the fireworks situation. Wow, yeah. I have heard people talking like on Twitter and stuff about what like the fireworks problem that is currently happening. And that sounds really horrible. I mean, we had fireworks for like 2 days straight here, and I was like, I hate them. I hate these people so much. Why won't they stop? And it was just like, a couple of neighbors that were like randomly setting off a bunch of fireworks all day for no reason. I can't imagine what it must be like for you guys there. It sounds really horrible. I don't even know what to do with that. Like, that's not pleasant at all. Moving. No, you have not mentioned that you're moving. I feel pretty certain. I mean, my brain is like not great these days, but I feel fairly certain that I would have remembered if you'd mentioned that you were moving to California. So that is really exciting. I'm very excited to hear about that. I don't know anything about flights, so like I've been on an airplane twice in my entire life, so I don't know anything about flights. I will be no use to you in that way. Yeah, I don't think Eugene is an international airport or anything like that. I think they just fly like up and down the coast mostly, and to maybe like, I don't know, Nevada or Denver or someplace, I think mostly they just go up and down the coast. So I think you would have to get like a flight to Portland and then a flight to Eugene or something like that, if you wanted to fly, which obviously would probably be like not really the optimal approach. I don't know. We'll have to like figure it out because that would be cool. That's very exciting. I'm so excited about that. That's really amazing. I mean, it's going to be, I'm sure, quite a change for you, though. Wow. Yeah. So I hope that like when you move, whenever that happens, like I hope you will, keep us well updated on it because I'm really interested in hearing about how it goes. And I'm sure it will be very exciting. Let me see what else. Nella, I am sorry to hear about your school issue. That does not sound good at all. Yeah, like I don't know. You said you had like a hard time talking about it because you just sort of didn't know what to say or like whatever. I feel like that a lot. Not that I really have anything to talk about, but like when there is something like you just don't know how to like put it all together in a coherent fashion. I understand. Just like I'm happy to hear about it. Whatever you've got to talk about, even if it's not like very coherent or you don't like really know what to say or whatever you got. I'm always happy to hear about it and see your face. I'm sorry it sucks. That sounds really unpleasant. Also, the thing with your jaw sounds unpleasant. Is it like TMJ? Is that what it's called? I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember what that stands for. I don't have it, or at least I don't think that I have it. Clearly, I don't know enough about it to tell. But yeah, that sounds really, really unpleasant, and I'm sorry about that. I was going to say something about quarantine. I was going to ask you some question about quarantine, but I didn't write it down, and now I've forgotten what the question was. So, yeah, I don't know about that. It's nice to see Primrose, by the way. I always like seeing everybody's cats and stuff, pets, whatever pets you have handy. I want to see them pretty much all the time. I like that she has like a spot like that. Like I have a spot over here on my bed where Min sits so much that there's like a kind of a cushion like dip there as well. So I understand. Oh, your hair, yeah. I that is another thing that I feel pretty like solidarity about, because like that's what happened with me when I cut my hair really short the first time. It was the same kind of thing where there's like, I mean, I did want my hair cut short. It's just I didn't want this style that I ended up with. It was sort of a miscommunication issue, which was probably my fault because I didn't explain it clearly enough or something. And it was like, I wasn't really very awake or coherent at that point. I probably should have been a little more conscious, probably would have worked better. But it takes me many, many hours to achieve any kind of actual like functioning brain. So, I don't know. I don't know what the question was that I was going to ask you about quarantine. I was hoping I was going to remember it, but I don't. So, yeah. So I guess that's it. I've been talking for like 7 minutes now, so probably I should stop. Yeah, I was really glad to see everyone this week. I mean, everyone being the everyone that showed up this week. Not everyone on the channel, obviously. No Oliver. But I was glad to see you guys. I was glad to see your faces and hear about what's going on in your lives. Very exciting stuff afoot for everyone, apparently. And I love you all a bunch. And I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope everything, is like going good for everybody. So yeah, that's enough, I guess. Now I'm at the 8-minute mark, so I should probably stop talking. I love you all very much, and I will see you next week. So don't forget to be awesome.